School. Yes, all good things have to come to an end, even summer break. Most students in South Carolina will be back in the classroom next week. That includes students at Rock Hill Schools, Fort Mill Schools, and York School District 1. Now, Chesterfield County students, they're going to go back to school this Wednesday. Students at Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools have just under a month until school starts. And it comes as costs are rising on just about everything. In fact, take a look at these numbers from the National Retail Federation. A survey found 67% of shoppers started looking for school supplies, clothes, and electronics earlier this month. That's up from 55% last year. More than half are concerned about looming tariffs and inflation that ticked up in June. 3/4 expect higher prices.
Most consumers who say they're shopping early say it's because they're worried that prices will be more expensive later on in the year, and they're trying to behave rationally when at times there's just a lot of unknowns happening.
And we're on your side tracking those prices for you. In fact, let's take a look here at some of the necessary supplies for first graders at Fort Mill Schools. Look this up online. So this is what they need to have going into the school year. Of course, you need that backpack, right? Well, at Walmart, that can run anywhere from, well, $5 all the way up to $279. Kids also need 4 boxes of Crayola crayons. We track prices on Walmart's website. We found those start at 50 cents a pack. If you want to buy in bulk, you can get 24 packs of 24 crayons for $12. Now, things get slightly more expensive for families with older kids. Of course, they have more subjects to study. So we chose the cheapest options for supplies for a 6th grader at Fort Mill Middle School on Walmart's website. After everything was in the cart, that number totaled $64.10. That number doesn't factor in clothes or electronics. And of course, again, keep in mind here, families with multiple kids are spending even more.
I'm expecting to spend anywhere between around $100 per kid for supplies. And then when you add in shoes and clothes and that sort of thing, we might be looking at around $250 a child to send them back to school.
It's real money and it adds up. And with more tariffs set to kick in August 1st, many imported school supplies, things like backpacks, clothing, and electronics, are expected to be impacted. Even Walmart raised prices earlier this year in response to those tariffs. So there's a possibility the store could do it again next month. Meanwhile, if you're looking to save some money, South Carolina's tax-free weekend starts this Friday. Coming up next here on Your